Yes, good morning, all. Almost time is done as expected, but need to wait for some more time as we are expecting few more participants to join. So, good morning, Afsar and Nitya Shankar. Welcome. We'll wait for another couple of minutes so that participants will join. Yes, good morning all.
Good morning, sir.
Actually, we are expecting few more participants to join. Let's not an issue as we have less number. Can we have a small introduction of you all one by one? Till then, our participants will join. So instead of wasting the time, can I have introduction of Afsar? A small introduction, not a, just a brief point overview type. Just name, presently working, location, Bindu.
Hi, my name is Afsar. I'm working for Wells Fargo as senior financial analyst. I
Okay.
just want to improve my Excel, so I've thought of joining advanced Excel course
Okay.
later on Power BI. So yesterday I have attended Power
Hello,
BI.
good morning,
Teacher
sir.
was
Just a minute, Bindu. Oh, first, let's Afsar complete his introduction.
so yesterday Kishore said that if you want to learn Power BI and SQL, just make sure you're perfect in advanced
Yes, yes, yes. All right. Thank you,
Excel
Afsar.
as well. So I just want to grow my Power BI and SQL.
Okay.
Thank you.
If you have a skills of Excel, it will be an added advantage when you're working with Power BI. That's the reason he has told, I think. All right. Thank you, officer. Yeah, Bindu, can I have a small introduction of you?
Yeah, thank you too.
Namrata. Namrata, can I have a small introduction of you? Is it fine now for all? Now, is it okay? Am I audible to all?
Yes, you are audible. Yes, you are audible enough.
Yes, I'm audible.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, you are audible.
You are
Oh,
audible.
okay, right. Thank you. So I came across like voice is breaking. So, all right. So, Namrata, I was expecting your introduction. Okay. Sham Sri Radha. Can I have a small introduction so that we can have a broad understanding of all? Right, have Ravi. Hello, Ravi. Hope I'm audible to all. Sorry. Hello.
Yes, you are audible, sir.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Sultan. Like I'm not receiving any answers from opposites.
Maybe facing networking is.
Okay. Right. So yeah, Sultan, you can you're audible. So let's have a small introduction of you.
Okay, sir. Sir, my name is Samir. Uh, I am from Aligarh. I am
Okay.
pursuing a BTech Computer Science. So,
Okay.
Excel is advanced Excel is very helpful for us because it is very useful, like SQL and like this. So that's why I am here.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you, Sabir. All right. So let us start the session. It's too late. All right. So let me share my screen first of all. Sorry, Pinto. I think there is a problem from your end. Sultan, I'm audible fully for you. Is there any breakings?
No, sir, there is no breaking.
All right. So maybe Bindu, you need to reconnect or check your audio from your end. All right. So now let me share my screen. Before starting the session, let me introduce about Excelytics first, and then we'll go to the trading part. All right, so Excelytics. So you can see now it's also called as Team Excelytics Private Limited. So one-stop destination for trading and business consulting solution. So as a company has all about us vision. We do have our vision. Milestones you can see. So Data Analytics Institute since 2014. It's an ISO 9001 2015 certified dedicated data analytics training institute. As we are Microsoft certified professionals. We have network tie-up with college, corporate tie-ups with colleges and next corporate organizations. We have 30,000 plus LinkedIn connections facilitated with more than 5,000 certified Microsoft certifications, trained more than 20,000 since you can see 2014, ranked one of the toppest institute by Urban Pro at the Educational Institute category. So as a nothing but you can see data and analytics is the future. We can come across with the analysis and all. What are the courses we are offering actually? So we are offering advanced Excel, VBA, SAP, automation, Power Apps, Power BI, Access, Python, Tableau, SAP, FICO, ERP, business analytics, as well as newly we have added like MS Office as well as Tally application. So we have certification courses also where you can see Microsoft Office Specialist, MOS called as MOS, Excel, Word, Access, PowerPoint, Outlook. Out of these five, you can attend for any three of the application to get certification on Microsoft. We have customized some of the courses based on the demand. So that's the certification we have implemented called as WIPAN. We'll discuss about WIPAN and all, and as well as consulting solution where you can see automation works can be done, Excel reporting, VBA automation, all can be done. Highlights as we are just now came across we are the partners with colleges and corporate groups, provide real-time project assistance as well as training support for interviews, online as well as offline classes, provide placements, provide training and backup sessions. So these are our customized training program based on the demand from the participants or the students who you can call it. So Vipan is one of the application where you can see course to make you corporate ready. For a fresher, if you want to go for a corporate organization, you can must and should you can cover this particular application called as WIPAN. So where we can will cover with this WIPAN as per terminology. You can see Word, Excel, Access, PowerPoint, Outlook, and networking skills. Right. So these are the application as a document we have designed for a corporate, a fresher persons. The next similarly analytics power pack. So instead of going with an individual courses, as Upsir has got with the course. So first, if we have a knowledge of Excel, advanced Excel, then we can easily work out with Power BI, SQL. With the real-time projects, it's around 80 hours of session. The next
इसको पानी
individual
रखा
course
हुआ ही
wise.
ले जा पानी भी ले जा
So as discussed, our partners for colleges, we can see these are the colleges and corporate clients. So corporate colleges, you can see we are tied up with the colleges like St. Joseph Degree and PG College, Hindu College for Women's, University of Hyderabad, Planet Finance Business School, St. Mary's College. Corporate class, you can see corporate clients for Dr. Reddy's, National Dairy Development, Real Page, HSBC, Tata Business, Tata Projects, PAG. All right. So these are some of the clients. We have like this many more clients with us. So founder of this Excelytics, Mr. Kishore Kumar is also one of the expertise person, certified trainer. So team members, you can see these are but all are professional experienced persons. Some of the testimonials you can see, reviews from different students and organizations, and the rating and rewards. Follow us on social media. You can see all social media we are available. So we are presently working with 4 different centers. One is registered or recommended head office. You can call it as nothing but Amirpet Center, so which is one of the head office you can call. We have another branch as Usmania Technology Business Incubator in Usmania University itself. Then next we have a center at KPHB. Those who wants to work, those who wants to update their skills, you can go for KPHB nearby. And then at Chikatpalli near RTC Crossroad, Chikatpalli. So 4 different branches we are working right now, online as well as offline trainings we are providing. So this is about our institute. Now, so let me introduce about myself also. So myself, Mohammad Khadir, working as an IT faculty. I have 17 plus years of experience as a MS Office trader. Apart from this, I'm a Microsoft certified trainer, certified by Microsoft Office specialist, as well as Microsoft Excel expert with various versions. And also, I'm a corporate trainer. Apart from working with an Excelytics, I'm a corporate trainer as well as regularly I'm conducting the classes on MS Office and Advanced Excel. So corporate trainer as well as I've imparted classes for both corporate as a freelance trainer. I'm working where you can see I've imparted classes for government sectors as well as private sectors. So private sectors I've imparted apart from the screen which I've shown in my presentation. Apart from that, so these are some of the clients where I've individually conducted classes sessions for these clients. So not only private sectors, I have imparted classes for government sectors also, where hope you are already aware of government jobs like Group 1, Group 2, Group 4. I have imparted classes for all services, Group 1, Group 2, Group 4, even for civil service officers, I have imparted classes. So not as Group 1, Group 2, Group 4, I have imparted in government sector, all the different departments also. All the departments from lower level staff to higher level staff have imparted classes on MS Office Advanced Excel. The next, in the year 2016, I got an opportunity, but for civil services from last 10 years, I'm continuously imparting classes on MS Office for civil service officers for like cadres like IPS, IRS, IES, and all. In the year 2016, I got an opportunity to impart classes for IAS level officers, a couple of batches. So, which is one of my greatest achievement I can tell. So these are the clients where you can see I have imparted classes for one of the biggest organization. You can tell it as Aditya Birla, KPMG, Genpact, Tata Motors, right? So apart from this, nothing but you can see financial related, Bank of America, DCB Bank, DHFL Home Loans, India Bulls, right? The next Royal Sundaram, and pharma related organizations, construction related organizations, all a mix of all organizations are there. So these are the samples from the last 17 years. I imparted more than this class organizations. Let me share some of the staffs conducted sessions on MS Office. So this is the session recently conducted to Ajmera Group. So it is located at Mumbai, construction company. It's a pharma related organization located in Hyderabad, Lacharam, near Lacharam. Corporate sessions for them. So this is also it at Hyderabad. So just after COVID, we have started physical training.
मोबाईल अनवा होते मग त्यांच्याकडे.
Yes.
तू ते रीडिंग करत बस बुक.
Book. Prashant, it's not audible much. Can I have once again? Can you repeat your query? All right. So these are some of the pictures where we have imparted. These are the clients, few of the client pictures you can see. So let me share one of my biggest achievement of my career, that is conducting sessions for civil service officers. It's the session, conducted session. So they are in-service officers from 13 different states. So the session was conducted on Excelytics on that day. All are IAS level officers. So in a batch, we have a batch of 60 members per batch. So around 2 batches are imparted for them. So after conducting a session for civil services, around 60 participants, the stage fear you can see it has almost gone, because one of the biggest cadre in government sector, imparting cadre for biggest government sector itself is a very big honor. All right, so that's about myself. Now today let's go with Excel. So as we have came for an Excel workshop, so let me just go with expectations. So expectations, most of them nothing but want to upgrade their skills, right? So want to know what is Excel, and then some of our participants may come across like that, but they want to upgrade their skills, going for other application like Power BI and all analytics related. So first we need to have a basic understanding of Excel. So most of the time, what I have seen with my experience, that but when you go with an advanced Excel, so participants tell that like, sir, we are already aware of basic Excel. We are already aware of basic Excel. We want to work with advanced. So before going with an advanced, if I when we go with the terminologies of writing of a formulas or preparing of a reports, when we ask some basic queries from the network as a point of network point, when we are working with some task, right? So when we discuss, when we come across some queries like basic queries, a simple basic queries, So most of the students are not even aware of that particular terminologies. I have came across with that particular students also.
Not working.
Like that's why in a college points of view, when you are learning MS Office, it's okay. It's only for academic related. But when you are working with a office environment, it's totally opposite to that, right? So college study or an institute nearby, whenever we are learning in a summer camps and all, it's totally, we can call it as an academic related training. When we come to corporates, it's totally different. It's totally opposite, but the terminologies might be used, but nothing but doing that particular practical is very different. Now let's take one simple example to work out with. So one of a couple of students already, I think that they are aware. So let's work out with. So today I'm just going with one simple example to understand the basic terminologies and the basic shortcut keys what we'll be using. All right. So let me go with one exercise for today. I have taken. So instead of going with the reports and all, instead of asking all the advanced tips and all, so let's go with some brush up on the basic terminologies what we'll be using and how we'll be working with that. Just a minute. Hope the till now whatever we have discussed it's okay for you all, the speed and all. Yeah, just a minute. Right. So here I've taken one simple example to understand the day-to-day activity at all. So here you can see I have taken a simple example. So these type of data when will be coming across in a day-to-day activity? Can anyone suggest me what these type of data when we'll be seeing in our day-to-day activity? Yes. Anyone? When will be coming
Com-
across with these type of data?
company employees, right?
Yes.
Hello, is my voice audible, sir?
Yeah. Now, but it's a little bit slow. Not problem.
I think this is company employees data, date of
Yeah.
job,
Company employees data it's okay, but these type of data when will be seeing?
like for payment calculations, like how many days employees have worked,
Okay. This is one of the employee data. It's okay. All right. Any other?
for payment calculations
Okay.
during the hikes.
All right.
Maintaining employee data.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm maintaining of employee data. It's okay. The point. Okay. I think my question is not relevant to you to answer. Like that, but here you can see if I want to take a printout of this data, irrespective of all other stuff. So let's take an example. I want to take a printout of this particular data. Can I take a printout of this directly?
no, we have to align them in a proper way so that all the data will be visible while printing.
Right. So need some basic formatting. So these type of data when will be coming across in that, but as nowadays we are working with all the organization working with an online platform, right? What application backend application they are using like Java, Oracle, SAP, all right. Azure, whatever backend they are using, but front end, that's what when you see that particular platform, front end reports and all, end of the day we need to come to Excel only to prepare a meaningful and understanding report, right? So whatever platform you are using. So end of the day, we'll be just converting our report directly. We'll have an option like export to Excel. After that, when you come to Excel, we'll prepare some different kind of reports, understandable way, right? So here you can see when you export your data to Excel, we may come across your data in this particular format. One scenario. Similarly, second scenario, what we can take is if I have already a data which is already formatted, when you copy and paste this particular data into another sheet, copy and paste, we may come across in this particular format. Got it? Copy and paste from one sheet to another sheet, or copy and paste from one file to another file. Hope you are understanding my query here. Yes. I have a very bad habit of asking queries multiple times because it's an online. So it's already from last 2 years, it's a totally habit for me. Offline, I won't be asking much questions, but from online classes, it has been regularly habituated for me. Sorry for that. Right? Can I have an answer? Is it
Yes, yes, yes.
so now? Let's do some basic formatting to this. So basic formatting, like example. So like example, let's say, let's see here employee code and employee names are there. So if I want to that would extend the column width. So what we'll do, what we'll be doing, we will be just manually increasing the column width, or else we'll be directly going with double click so that the column width will be adjusted. This is one method to increase that way, to adjust your column width. So manually adjusting is okay. Double click, we can adjust. As part of my demonstration, I have gone with 7 different columns. So it's okay. As of now, I can go with double click 7 times. What if I have 40 or 50 columns based on our day-to-day reports, I may be working with 50 to 60 columns. Right. So 50, 60 columns means, let's take an example, only one standard, like example, I have a 50 columns. So 50 times I will be working with double click. So we can do it. So not we can't, it's not like we can't do it. So we can do, but that means it's a time taking process. So manually update, that means double clicking of each and every column. Instead of time, that means instead of waiting much time, what we can do in Excel, we have one option here called as, here you can see 1 and A. In between this 1 and A, you can see a triangle type of shape or a rectangle. Just click on this and double click on any one of the columns so that you can see automatically my column width has been adjusted. This is one method. Done. So column width has been adjusted. Done. So now, can I take a printout of this without going before going to adjusting the page setting and all, before going to that particular scenario? Can I take a printout of this?
Sir, no.
Bindu, it's not, the voice need to be increased. It's too less. You
Sir,
are
I
the,
said yes, sir. Good morning, sir. I said no, sir.
so what is there any changes need to be done?
No, I think we have to select the print area and then go for a printout.
After, before going to a print area,
Okay.
do I need to do any other things?
I think you have to highlight few headings.
Sure. Let's highlight the titles. So titles, that's what it's like, that but same. It should not
Okay.
like looking like titles. So what we can do, let me just select this particular first cell, control shift the right arrow to select the right side data. Right. So highlighting like that, but you can go with a little bit thickness. Right. So for thickness, we will be using a universal shortcut key, right? So universal shortcut key like control B for bold, right? So we'll be using this shortcut key. So now let's go with an alternate of this. Anyone idea about this particular bold shortcut key? Most of from college level, we are nothing but whenever we have started computer working with computers, we have learned only for thickness. If you want, you can go with Control B. This is a shortcut B. Click on B or else Control B. Have you came across any alternate shortcut key of this bold? Anyone?
Alt HB.
Alt HB. Okay. Any other? Instead of Alt combination. So Alt H is the network combination what you can see using of your hotkeys. On screen, we can easily learn that. Any other alternate came across? No one. Strange. Let's see. Let's learn a new shortcut command alternate of this. So everyone are aware of working with this. So let's work out with. Now let's work out with this particular bold. If I want to do what I can do, Control 2. Control 2 for bold. Not a numerical keypad. On the main keyboard, you can see two numerical numbers. We can go with that. Control 2 for bold. Similarly, Control 3 for italic. Control 4 for underline. Got it? Same on off type. Control B bold. The next it deselects that. Similarly, you can go with the Control 4 underline remove. Control 3 italic remove. Control 2 bold remove. Formatting has been removed. Control 2, you can see bold. Any other step we can do in this? As per Bindu, we have highlighted the title. Any other step we can work out here? Need participation. Oh, no, I don't want to go from my end only. So it's look like that it's only predefined and then you are just working on your regular data. So the questions will come from your end so that you are the end user to be working with this type of data and then working on it. Let's take from your end queries, all your queries.
When the date of joining needs to be formatted, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's not in the date format.
Yes. The voice is too low, sir.
Is it audible now?
Yeah, it's audible now. It's okay.
Oh, fine.
So date of joining, you have pointed a point superb, sir. Point is superb. Right. So when we'll be coming across this date of joining, when you are exporting your data, we may come across directly in this particular order. Or else when you copy paste your data, we may come across directly with the date format, or when you copy paste, you may come across your data in this particular format. Situations can be, right? So if I want to convert this particular date of joining to date format, how we can work out? So before converting this particular column to date, let me just increase my column so that if I convert, it should not show me like in this particular format. Hash. Right? So before only I'm just adjusting my width manually. So these are the manual steps. Now, if I want to apply date of joining format to this particular column, what we'll do, I have came across with most of the participants directly will be clicking on this particular column part. If I want to apply date format to this particular column, more than 95% I've seen the same method. Is it the same? If you want to change the entire column, we'll be just going with this particular method. Is it from all? I am sure most of you are using this method only. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Blindly will be going with this only. But if you just cross check this particular data, not only this data, in a practical point of view, here you can see I have gone with only 75 records. Practically, we are using 100, 200, 1000, 10,000 records. not more than that. Here you can see unnecessary. I have selected, how many rows I have selected here? Unnecessary. Anyone? How many rows I have selected unnecessary? Overall, how many rows do we have? Any idea?
After 77, useless, I think.
Useless, right? That is my point actually. So unnecessary, we are selecting this particular rows. So rows, how many actually we have in Excel in the latest version from 2007 version? You can see we have 10,48,576 rows. Ten lakhs 48,576 rows are there. Right? Unnecessary, how many? If I remove this 75 means 10 lakhs 48,500 rows we are unnecessary selecting. So instead of that, let me directly go with this particular data only. I want to select as we are working with a manual only. So let's go with this a shortcut to select the entire column. That's what the data entry part. So where till where I can see my records. So what I can do? Holding a shift key and then selecting like this. Is it the way or else any other?
Control shift.
Control shift and then down arrow we can use. Control shift down arrow. So till the last row it goes. Super. Now let's go with one more query here. So I have came to the bottom. It's okay. I want to convert this particular data into date format. That's done. So date format I can convert. Okay. As a human tendency, or regular human part. So what we'll do is whatever changes you are doing, most of the time as a woman I came across. So whatever changes you are doing, I want to see the changes from the first cell. So it might change the date into date format, but I want to see the changes from row number 1. Right. So what we'll do, I want to go from bottom to top with the selection. How we can do? Is there any methodologies, any shortcut method? Anyone?
Control down arrow.
Yeah, sir, I think some background noise or something. Yeah, sir, I think
Come to down arrow, control down arrow, then shift we can go to up arrow. So we will reach to first cell.
we have
Select it
KBA
from
control. Let me just go once again. Control down arrow.
Now
Control
shift and up arrow.
up arrow. Okay, this is one method. Superb. Any other? Any other methods?
No.
Okay, any other persons?
Sir, no idea, sir.
All right, now let's see. So we'll learn some new tips like this. So when you're working with large amount of data, these keys, shortcut keys are very important. Let me go with the manual method, what we'll do. So after selecting this particular part, as we have only 75 records here, I can use this scroll button to go. These are the regular methods which I have seen. Now, second one, what we can see is using mouse scrolling. Right. So mouse scrolling part we can use. Or else, let's take one a simple shortcut. If you are using 1,000, 10,000, 1 lakhs, or overall 10 lakhs records also if you're using, you can go with a simple shortcut key, control backspace. control backspace from bottom to top with the selection. Right. So now if I want to change these particular numbers to date format, I can easily go to home tab, and then here you can see a group name called as number group. In that you can directly select short date. This is one method we can work out easily. Or else, let's take one more example. Or else, let me go back, Control Z. Or else we can use a shortcut command. So shortcut using Alt combination we can use, or we can go with the control combination. So control combination, Control Shift 3 to convert your selected data numbers to date format. Super. So it has converted into date format. That. But
Is it
the
Control
issue
Shift
here,
D?
yeah, 3 Control Shift 3, where you can see hash symbol. Got it? Yeah, I'm expecting all to participate. Not only listening part, better to participate. Then only we can learn something. As it's an online, better to ask your query which is related, which is related as we are working. Right? If you involve, then only you can learn something new. Hope you are learning something new here, not wasting your time.
Yeah.
Valuable time Sunday.
Yes, yes.
No,
We are
no,
learning
sir.
something.
We are learning, sir.
All right. So it's only a starting part. We'll be learning few more in this particular session. All right. So date of joining, I have converted into date formats. Okay. Now the problem here is after converting using a shortcut key, I have converted my numbers to date format. But actual my data here you can see it is in overall date format DDMMY. But in this particular case, you can see there is no date format. It's a date, but that went in between month-wise. Month you can see in alphabetic characters. So in a day-to-day for that but analysis, we won't be using this data. So we need all in numerical characters. How to work out it is. How we can work out. So for this, the same method, first we need to, I can't convert this only for one cell. So first we need to select the entire column, control backspace. This is the best method we can use now. Control shift it down, control backspace. That's it. And now if I want to convert it to date format, the proper date format, we can go with one method is right click and then go for format cells, or else you can go for control one format cells window. Right? When I go with the shortcut key or right click format cell, you may see like this. So by default, it has shown you the custom format, which is in date format, in which format it has taken. Right? So by default, as of now, you can see the first cell, 21st Jan 2001. DD, MMM, 3 characters. So instead of 3 characters, I want only 2 characters here. December 12, 2 characters. So what I'm doing, I'm just removing one M here. You can see 01 and 2001 I want, so 4 Ys. Just click on OK. That's it. Done. Got it? Now, let's take an example. Next example, you can see in this particular data, this particular part. Basic. So basic salary, let me just increase the column width. So basic salary, what I want is that when as we are going with this or US based or an Indian based data, if you're working, I have like but the basic salary 18,547. So as per my pronunciation, 18,000. So I want to apply a comma styles to this particular data. Comma style with to this particular data. Yes, I think someone wants to highlight something. What happened? If you have any queries, you can ask easily. All right. Right. Here you can see I want this particular values. So basic salary to apply comma style, comma separator for this particular data. What we'll do first, whether we want to apply something to the data, first we need to select the column, control backspace. I want to know who is this marking out this type of unnecessary part. If you have any queries, you are welcome to ask. You need to do this type of stuff in between. If you have any queries, you can mark and show me. It won't look good. Individual, if you want to tell something, ask your queries, you can ask. Don't disturb for others. All right, now just select the column. The next, what we'll do, control shift down, control backspace. Now I want to apply comma style to this. So what we can do, we can directly go to this option called as comma style. On screen itself, you can see. But because of that, but maybe this type of answers will be coming hash symbol. Yes. When will be seeing this type of hash symbol?
I think when the column
If the
space is
cell
not
is
sufficient.
not wrapped
Width is not sufficient.
insufficient.
So width we can increase, so automatically it shows you the value. So this is okay as of now. Right now, let's see. I want to convert these particular numbers to comma style using a shortcut command. Control Shift 1. Control Shift 1. Apply it to day and that's why the comma style.
I have a small query here, sir.
Yeah.
Suppose if you take any 6-digit number and
Yes.
if I want a comma after 3 digits, how to do it?
6 digits number.
Yes, 6 digit. Usually we will be doing like 6,52,000, right? But I want the comma to be inserted after 652 comma, like 652 comma 324. Only one comma.
Same shortcut I have used.
Like only one comma I want, sir, not two comma.
Go to this particular control 1 format.
Control 1, okay.
So it will give you overall wherever thousands are there. So go to custom format and then here you can see
Custom format, okay. Okay.
its default. You can see all these steps.
Okay. So wherever we want comma, we can do through custom formatting, right?
Yes.
Okay. Fine. So, can you do it for the after three digits here?
But it's not a good one also. So it's not taking, sorry. So it's going with the comma style. As we have already applied it, it was comma style. It's a default. We need to
Uh,
manually enter. If you
like
have large amount of record, then it's very difficult.
while I was working in one of the worksheet, by default the comma was after 3 digits. So I was trying to do the same thing, but I got usually like after thousands, like whatever G colon is there, like that I got. But when I tried for after 3 digits comma, it was not working for me.
We can set some system settings also. With
Okay.
that, it might adjust because like but as you're just directly you're asked like 6 digits, 8 digits. I want initial first character to give a comma style. We can do some system settings so that we can work out. So similarly, if you want, you can try it out using a system settings when we come across these numerical values. So basic as of now with using a custom format using cell, it is going with the default one.
Hala. Ano pa yun?
Now let's go to next query. So next query I can go for but applying of a borders. Excel data won't look like Excel
అంటే
data
టైప్
until unless
చేసుకుంటున్నావు
I
అంటే
apply
టైప్
borders to
చేసుకుంటున్నా అని
this.
చెప్పాను. అక్కి చేసుకుంటుందని అడిగిన. అక్కి ఏమో చూడట్లేదు.
Until unless I apply borders to this particular data. Right? So how we can work out? So first of all, to apply the border, we need to select any one of the cell within the data and then go for Control A so that you can see it has selected only the entry part. Right? So what in a practical point of view, what I have seen with the most of the participants will be selecting outside of the cell or with this particular cell and then try to work out with Control A. You can see it selects the entire sheet, 10 lakhs record at 64,000 columns. Right? So unnecessary, I'm selecting this. So what I can do, select any one of the cell and then go for Control A. Or else to select only these particular data, we have another alternate shortcut key also. Anyone aware of this? Instead of going with the Control A, which is we are regularly using. Instead of going to that particular Control A, if I want to work out with any other alternate shortcut key, can we? No one came across.
Control A, right and down.
Control is okay. Control is the regular shortcut key. What we'll do, right? To select this particular data, apart from this Control A, do we have any alternate shortcut key to select the records?
We can above one entire sheet.
Above one, this one. So entire sheet is selecting. I want to select only this data entry part, only the records, like this. I don't want to select the other sheets unnecessarily. No one. No one came across. Let's see. Let's see. So what I can do is, apart from this Control A, Control Shift A. or you can see Control Shift star mark. What it does, it selects that what surrounding our data. So what wherever you are keeping your cursor point, based on that, it will select surrounding area. If I am going outside of my data, suppose if I'm just keeping here and then try to work out with Control Shift A, it won't select entire sheet also. It needs data surrounding, then only it selects. Got it? Yes. No answers.
Like what, sir? Can you ask me again?
You can see if I just go with within the data, if I'm just selecting any cell, you can go with Control Shift A, so that you can see it selects the entire data, right? But
Yes.
if I select my cell outside of my data, I try to work out with Control Shift A, it won't select your data.
Okay.
Similarly, if I go with Control A, you can see it select the entire sheet. Within
Okay.
the cell, it select the data. If I'm going with outside of that Control A, you can see entire sheet. One of the plus point of using Control Shift 8, I'm showing you.
Okay. Fine. So even if the cursor is not there on the sheet, if I use Control Shift A, right, entire data will be selected.
Yes, if I'm selecting outside of my data, Control A, you can see entire sheet will be selected.
So what is the short? Control Shift 8,
8 we can use within the data and then go for Control Shift 8 or Control Shift star symbol. You can see.
even if the cursor is not there in the sheet, not there in
Not
the
there in
table,
the sheet means
not there in the table, like content table.
so compulsory when you open one of the cell will be highlighted, sir. And then
Okay.
if you are outside of that and try to work out, it won't select.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fine, fine.
Got it? Shall we go for next? Hope I'm not boring to all.
No, sir, it was good.
No, sir.
I can see only few numbers like that, but three to four members are participating. I want all to participate so that we can learn something as we are spending our valuable time. Especially on Sundays, we are spending our valuable time. So we can learn something, right? By asking queries or answering queries, there we can learn something new. My intention is that only to learn something from this particular session, all of you. All right. So now let's go to my selection. I've done my selection. Now I want to apply borders. Without borders, data we won't look. It's like a data. So what we'll do, we'll directly go to this borders. We can apply borders. So we don't have any like control related shortcut key. So in some cases we need to depend on this Alt combination, Alt H B A, to apply borders. So what is the shortcut key I've used here is we can go to Home tab, H for Home tab, Alt H. You can see Alt. When I press Alt, you can see all the tabs have came across with one characters. So home tab H you can go, and then if you want to go for borders, you can go with B, and then in that particular B, in that particular B, you can see a list. In that A, you can use Alt H B A like this. So regular commands what we are using, we can remember with this particular combination. Alt H B A for applying borders. Alt H B for bold. Here you can see Alt H1 for bold, Alt H2 for italic, Alt H3 for underline. So like this, we can use this particular shortcut keys also. Right now let's go with one more here. So I applied box. Okay. Now let's take an example. I want to, let's make it. I'm just selecting few of the data from this list. Let me select few records from this particular data. Control C, and I'm pasting here. So when I'm pasting here, I'm using the same wrong step as we have done earlier. Control C, Control V. So now I need to do the same stuff once again. To avoid this type of work, what we can do? To avoid once again editing the step which we have done, once again I need to do. To avoid such points, what we can do here? I want the selected data to be pasted here with all formatting. Yes, Namrata, don't force me to ask with the name. You can initiate yourself. Got my query? What I was asking about?
Sir, can
Yes. Someone try to answer. Yeah, Bindu, I think you are trying to answer.
No, sir, I missed out something because of internet issue.
Okay. Afsar, Prashant.
yes, can you repeat the question I asked?
All right. You can. I've just selected the data,
Huh?
copied it, and I want to paste the records here. So when I try to paste this particular records, you can see I came across the same initial stage. Copy
Huh.
paste. So here you can see
So,
in the same initial state, what I need to do once again, I need to adjust my column width, date format, text, that but the comma separator, I need to apply once again. So I don't want to do same stuff multiple
huh.
times.
So we have to right click and paste in with conditional formatting here. Special
Conditional formatting.
paste a special option we have to use here. So
So
likewise, I used to
paste special.
do earlier.
Okay, yeah, the
Which
same
one to
step.
select? I have
I'm
little
expecting the
confusion
same
in paste
answer.
special.
Paste special. In that, a simple one you can use is this one. Second one, second row, second option.
Values,
keep
right?
source column width as it is. Done. We can go from here also, just paste second option, second row, second option. So this is okay. As of now, I got my requirement. Now, what if
So I
I
have one
want to?
query here, sir.
Yes.
So under here paste, if you can you please go to that paste drop down. So here we have options. We can paste with same format, same formula,
Yeah.
same bordering. All that is that.
All
Same.
that will be. No need to manually
What
adjust
is
column
that?
width.
First option is used for effects.
So formula type.
Okay.
Yeah. So there is no
Okay.
formatting you can see. If I go with this effects, the content has came across, but not, but the
Okay.
formatting is not there.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you.
Now let's go with this one more. After pasting, let's go. This is my regular data. All right. So let me. I want to now. Let me go with one query here. I want to delete this particular data. I want to delete this particular data. So what we'll do? Don't go with Control Z. So let's assume this is the data available already. Now I want to delete this. What will do? Yes.
Yes, control space
Control.
delete. Control space delete.
Control space delete. What happened here?
No, no. What I mean says delete the entire columns as
Only
well.
suppose if I have the data here. Right, I can't go with Control Shift Delete as
Control
well.
Shift A delete.
Control Shift A delete. Suppose you can see I have upper also I have a data, below also I have data. I want to.
Yes, yes. If we have to delete only the content which we want to.
Yes.
So simply by pressing delete, everything will be lost, but the table will remain like that only.
Yes. I want to remove with the table also.
With the table as well.
Can we go with only one click? One click or one shortcut key. One shortcut key is not there. One shortcut key also we can use. Not an issue.
So simply delete it and format the table without any borders.
Okay. Delete. Format a table.
Table here below Calibri, this one. B italic underline, this one. Here, sir. Yes.
Here.
Yes. Remove the
No.
border. No border. Yes.
All right. So we can work out that. Apart from that, if you want to just remove the with the border data also, you can use Alt combination or you can directly go from here. Clear all.
Clear all looks nice to clear everything at once.
Only
Yes,
once.
yes. Here a single step to delete.
Right. So if you want to go with the
Open
Alt
only option.
combination, you can go with Alt H, and then in home tab you can see for clear all you can go with E, and then in that A. Alt H E A. This combination. Next, let us go with from colleague was answering about one thing. Let's say if I delete it, you can see only borders are available. If you want to remove these particular borders, what we have done, we have gone with this particular part and then selected this option. Instead of this, suppose if we come across only the data like this, what we can do, we can directly just select this particular tabular format, use a shortcut key here. Control Shift underscore to remove borders. To remove borders, Control Shift underscore you can use. Got it? Yes.
Yes,
Got
yes,
my
got it.
queries?
Got it, sir.
It's like I think we have done with more than 1 hour of session. Hope we have learned something new in this particular session, came across some new tips
Yes, yes. New tips we learned.
which can be implemented in our day-to-day activities, those who are doing job. Even though we want to go for a advanced part, but some basic stuff also needed. All right. Now let's take one more. Shall we go for one more example?
Sure, sure.
Here I have taken one more example. Let me add one more query in this, the previous one. Let me go with one more query. One more query like example in this particular data. One of the example and one of the employee, Ruchika Saraf, right? She has left the organization. Let's take an example. She has recently left the organization, but still the salary details have came across to accounts department. But still, or but maybe by mistake copy paste work will be working out. So by mistake, but I came across this, right? So what I want to work out here is uh, I want to show this particular data is done, but she is left out the organization. So what we can do, we'll like highlight like this. So this is this particular data actually should not be moved forward for salaries or any other thing. Or in some cases, what will we do? We'll do like this bold, separate from the regular data. Or else we can use one more like that, but most of the time what I've seen with the government departments in the private also will be doing, but we won't be wasting our papers. So government sectors, what I've seen, they will be taking a printout and they will show like this. They will take a printout manually, will they will be striking off the data with their help of pen. So what, instead of wasting a paper, what I want to tell is you can strike off within the data within the system itself. So how to strike this particular names, or if you don't want to show he is not from marketing department, how we can strike it off, or this date of joining is wrong. So how we can show striking like this? Idea about striking? Anyone?
No idea, sir.
No idea. Superb. Now we are superb. Control 5. Control F5. No. Control 5 is also not working. Okay, control 5 is there. Control 5. First strike. Right. So that's one of the session part. So let me take one more example to work out with. Just a minute.
Hello.
Yeah. Just a minute. I'm sharing.
Sir, can you repeat that previous question? I didn't get that because there was a problem with my audio. So I've
The
reconnected
question
the.
is nothing but I want to just strike out the name or the date, the product ID here you can see. So what we can
Okay,
do, Control 5 is a shortcut key to strike it out.
strike it off. Okay. If not the shortcut, how can we do that with the home tab?
Yeah, we can go for bold, but to make it understandable, we can go with strike also, more understandable way, striking it off. Straightforward, second person will ask, so why we have strike this particular name? Right? Because she is not no more working in our organization or any other issues. Not going with that only. Any other issues may come. Now let's take an example. I have gone with one data, right? So with order related, sales related data I have. In this particular data, what I want to do is, here you can see a simple example, this product ID. So from this particular product ID,
Oh,
I want,
super. Buttons పెట్టుకో
yes,
ఇక్కడ.
Guys, mute.
right. So let's go with this. Suppose here you can see I have an order ID. In this order ID, I want last five characters. Last five characters, or else I want in between A, B, J, in between data. I want these particular characters, only alphabetic characters which we have. Or else you can go with this. Apart from these alphabetic characters, I want remaining characters here. How we can pull out? So in Excel, we have a formula. In Excel, we will be regularly working on with a formula. What's the formula we'll be using? Like left combination, right combination, or what we'll be doing, we'll be working out with using text to column option. You can first of all split this particular data into 1, 2, 3, 4 columns, and then manually we'll remove these two characters to get this particular result, or writing a formula. If you are using a latest version like 2016, 2019 MS Office, Office 365, what we can do, just go to the simple method. Here you can see 100154140. Only this in between. So here you can see the numbers, number of characters in some cases are less, in some cases we have more than that. Here you can see 1, 2, 3, 6 characters. Here more than 6 characters. Right. So how to work out with that? So to work out with the Nutmeg from 2016, we have one of the best feature implemented by Microsoft, that is try multiple entries so that it can recognize what exactly you want to enter. And then go for Control E. That's, you can see automatically what data you want to enter, it has taken. So this option, latest option is called as flash fill. Flash fill concept. Instead of that, suppose if I want only alphabetic characters in between the A, B, if you want, you can go with A, B, J, R. You can see it automatically suggests you also. Or else, suppose in some cases, I may come across with records like I want to add name and category in one cell. Name and designation like that. I want to add name and category in one cell. What I can do, I can write a formula like equal to this particular cell using an ampersand sign, double quotation, space, double quotation, or hyphen in between, ampersand sign, technology, enter, I can use that. Is in this particular method. Instead of writing a formula, you can use like this. Or I want only first character, first name only, which should be in capital letters. Aaron hyphen technology. In this particular format, just use Control E. You can see automatically because max. What information you want, you can go. So this type of stuff can be utilized for data analysis related, for preparing reports and all, for pivot table, like creating of a dashboard and all. These type of stuffs are very, very important for analysis. Visually displaying of your data. So that in that particular time also, these stuffs are very, very important instead of remembering shortcut keys and all. So hope we have learned something from this particular session.
Yes, sir.
Right. So now let me. It's all about to go with other stuff, like nothing but mostly we are as part of interaction of our organization, Excelytics Private Team Excelytics Private Limited. I have shown some of the courses and all. Let me go with that before closing my session. So we nothing but we are presently offering advanced Excel training classes for weekdays as well as weekends. Oh yeah, Ansari sir, you want to repeat what topic you want to repeat? Ansari. So what topic you want to repeat? You want to listen once again? Flash fill concept. Ansari sir. The last concept. Okay. Last topic we were discussing about this. So here you can see I have gone with. Let's take example. So I've gone with in the previous example. I've gone with the last name, like first name, and the category. Both should be in one cell. So similarly, let's take an example. This time, first, last name and segment I want in one cell. What I can do, just type. If you want in capital letters, we can go with that. Or Bergman. I want separator hyphen consumer. Enter. If you like to identify the stuff and all, you can repeat the entry once again for second one, or I'll just type once and go with Control E. If you have a latest version, then this shortcut key will work and this option will work. If you have a latest version like 2016, 2019 or Office 365. If I have Office 2007 and 2010, you may not see these particular records. Hope your doubt is clarified. Now let's go with the last step of our training part. So we are offering advanced Excel training for both weekdays as well as weekends, both. So weekends we have Saturday, Sunday, and they for corporate employees as and other employees, we are giving only Sunday also, both stuff for weekend. For weekdays, we have morning batches, evening batches. So morning from 7:30 to 9, 1.5 hours. At evening, we have batches like 8 to 9. 8 to 9. 1 hour session. So it depends upon you or what type of batch you want to. If you want to implement your advanced Excel step using some shortcut commands and working with the day-to-day activities, we can upgrade our skills using an advanced Excel, right? So from my network from Excelytics, we are planning a new batch on Sundays, which is the same time Sunday, 11 to 2 p.m. 11 to 2 p.m. So 3 hours. It might take 4 to 5 Sundays. 3 hours means we'll be working large amount of that, but discussion will be continuous. Discussion will be there, and those who are already equipped with basic skills of Excel, they can easily pick up. Because initially we'll take session for advanced Excel 20 to 22 sessions. It depends, right? If you go with a daily 1 hour session. So if you are going with a continuous 3 hours of session, it might take 5 weeks, 15 or 16, 15 or 18 sessions, because we are continuously conducting the class with the flow. So five weeks is more than enough, as we are working with three hours daily every Sunday. At evening, we have a weekday 8 to 9 batch, which is ongoing. Most probably next week we'll be starting. Next week, like I think next week from 30th. We are starting a new batch. On 27th, we have a demo, or 26th, we have a demo session on this 8 to 9 batch for Excel, advanced Excel. And we have a batch of MS Office also, Power BI, right? VBA, Excel VBA, and SAP Pico. SAP related other applications also, we have other different modules also, HRM, Pico, SAP, HANA, different applications also we have. So we are parallelly, we are starting different batches also. If you are interested for any one of the course, you can contact our team members. So let me share our team member contact details.
Sir, may I know the location, please, for weekdays?
Weekdays. Weekdays, we are starting 8 to 9
Yes,
at Chikadpalli.
only Chikadpalli.
Yeah. Chikadpalli near RTC Crossroad. Evening
Yes, yes,
8 to 9.
yes,
Weekdays.
yes,
Yes.
yes. I stay nearby that, so
You are welcome. You can join 8 to 9, or only Sundays 11 to 2 also we are planning for Chikadpalli sir. Only weekend. So online, offline, both are available.
okay.
So let me give you the contact details of Chikadpalli Center 8186002222. This is the contact number. You can contact our front office team for further clarification. Saturday, Sunday, we have a batch at Amirpet, 11 to 2. Amirpet from 11 to 2. Saturday, Sunday, both. Right. So Amirpet contact number, let me share you. 8686836. This is for Amirpet. You can contact Amirpet Center also. Yes, sir. Navya Prakash, Saturday, Sunday it is available online, offline. We are conducting both, sir, online as well as offline. And we have one more center at KPHB. There we can contact 7286002222. This is the KPHB center contact numbers. You can contact to them for nearby, those who have nearby, those who are nearby to these particular centers. You can contact them and take the details.
Sir, what is the duration of advanced Excel if I attend weekend, Saturday and Sunday?
So as I told, 5 week, so weekends like I think the 4 Sundays will be more than enough.
So with certification, 5 weeks.
With the certificate or course certification will be given, and if you want Microsoft certification, you can apply for Microsoft certification also. For Microsoft online registration will be there. That's around, they charge for 5,000 rupees, around 4,500 to 5,000. It depends. Variations will be there. So it's an online. We can you if you individual want to pay, you can pay, or else from our end we can pay that also.
So
Okay,
sorry.
thank you.
Because we are the Rathamat authorized center for giving an examination. You can approach to our front office. They will suggest you when we can write the exam. So the exam will be at our center only. It's an online. We
So
can work
once
on
we
this.
attended any one specific course,
Yes.
we can clear the online certification, sir.
Not one, two. We have thousands of members have cleared the certifications.
No, no, what exactly will be asked in the certification? Like, is it basics or any advanced topic?
So we have in that also we have different we have different 3 different levels, like it that, but basic, right, like basic, intermediate, advanced. So similarly we have specialists, experts, masters.
Four certifications from Microsoft and
Yeah, Microsoft.
four certification levels.
For the certification level, yeah, Microsoft basic, like, but specialist, experts, masters, 3.
Okay, fine.
Right, so you can first to write the masters, first we need to complete with MOS basic, like a specialist, Microsoft Office specialist. Then you can work out with expert and then masters.
Like, what will be the cutoff to get certified, sir? Is it through
Like let's
objective
take
type?
an example for a specialist Excel. It takes around 1 hour of exam will be there. For max of 900 marks will be there. I think it's for 15 questions, or more than 10 questions will be there for 1 hour. Marks will be 900, cut off marks like that, but 700 marks is must and should to qualify. Right. So don't worry, we will be giving a training on that also. Applying when you are interested to work out to attend the exam, we'll provide training also for that. I think 1 day, 1 to 2 hours sessions will be there. You can
Sir, do
attend
we get
that.
practice sheets every day to
Yes, yes,
practice?
yes, yes. We'll be
Like
getting.
sharing our data and you are asking questions to do this,
Yes, yes,
and we can ask queries in next session like this.
yes, yes. All
Sir,
stuff. Yes,
Okay.
Bindu.
so sir, you said we have this advanced Excel course, right? So for a person like me whose knowledge is very little in Excel, so are you going to teach from basics?
Yeah, let me good question. Let me share you just a minute. The content first. I missed out to share that content. Just a minute. So what we'll be doing that, but what regularly we'll be working on with. First, we'll go with an introduction. So what is Excel? What are the terminologies used? Right, basic Excel. First we'll go with some brush up type basic stuff. Right, so cut, copy, paste special, font, writing of a formula, or understanding the data types available in Excel, and then slowly we'll go with advanced. Not directly we'll be going into advanced. We'll be working on some this basic 2 to 3 days, and then we'll come to Excel advanced. Working on with hundreds of formulas, all related to day-to-day activities, reports, generating of the reports, data visualization charts, and all will be working. Creating of a dashboard, all these things.
Okay, sir. Sir, and one more question.
If I'm not wrong, you are the same Hima Bindu. Is it the same
Yes.
person?
Yes, sir. I'm a PhD student,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
yeah,
have
yeah.
to
Yes.
give my exam pre-PhD. Sir, and one more thing. You said BBA course is going to run parallel. I want to take a BBA course also because it is part of my exam again.
Okay.
So do I have to learn the Excel first and then go to BBA?
Parallelly, you can do, not an issue. And
Hmm.
if you have a basic idea of Excel, then it will be good to attend after mathematics going with an Excel.
Okay,
After
sir.
an Excel knowledge, if you go for BBA, that would be a good one. Without an Excel knowledge, also we can do, but might be difficult in some scenarios to
Okay, sir.
understand the reports and all.
Okay, sir. So in that case, here it will take at least 22 days to finish my Excel.
Yes.
So, and when are they going to start this BBA course, sir?
In between, we'll be working on. We will be regularly every week. We'll be starting a new batch. Week or 2 weeks, we'll be starting a new batch.
So I can finish this and then I can jump to that.
Yeah, yeah. In between that, but
That would be
so once
nice.
you join for advanced Excel, in between, we'll be announcing a new batch for
Sir, all
VBA
this
also.
will be shared through email.
Which one?
These notes and everything as you showed now. Is that will be shared through us?
Recording the entire session. This which we have done now will be shared. The recording also. Recording will be shared, and then
Yes, yes.
yeah, if you want, you can share the content also.
Because in my team, I used to prepare RPH for RPH report for my team earlier, but due
Sorry, we missed out
to
your voice.
other responsibilities, I am not working at the RPH report now. Now I feel like what we have to do, Balke, because if we leave practicing the Excel, we forget many things. So if we have this data handy, we can practice every day after
Yes, yes.
session, Saturday and Sunday full.
Yeah, it depends upon you, weekdays or weekends. So that's the reason we have different batches also. Weekdays we have, and weekday morning batches, evening batches we have, and then weekend, Saturday, Sunday. For some of the employees, those who don't want to waste Saturday, Sunday both, they can go for only Sunday, only in the exclusive Sunday. For further details, you can contact to our front office staff. So for Chikatpalli online, so presently I am from Chikatpalli. Can contact to this particular number. Any queries? Any further queries?
No, sir. So are we done with this, sir?
Yeah, I'm done with my session.
So can I leave, sir, then?
Yeah, we not only you, we all will move.
Right,
All
sir.
right,
Thank you so much,
right.
sir.
Thank you all.
Have a nice Sunday, sir.
All right. Enjoy your weekend. All right.
Thank you.
All
Say
right.
your name,
Thank you.
your
Thank
good name.
you. Mohammad Khadir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
You can come anytime as you are nearby only, officer.
Yes, I stay near Mushirabad Gandhi Hospital. It is 1-2 kilometers
Yeah, you are welcome there.
Chikadpalli to me.
Yes.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Have a nice day.
Bye. Thank you all.